All right, so we are gonna go through the 10-minute routine that you should do every day for foam rolling. It's not gonna take me 10 minutes to get through it, because what's going to happen is I'm going to show you how to foam roll each body part. Some that are sore, you need to stay on a little bit longer. Some where you're rolling on it, don't feel any pain. You still want to roll for 15 to 30 seconds on that area, but move off of it quickly. All right, so the 10 minutes that you do is based on how you feel when you get on the roller. So we're going to start right on our glutes, and you're just going to roll back and forth. Nothing crazy. All right, go up to your low back and down to your butt, nice and slow. Then you can cross one ankle over the knee, lean towards the side that's crossed, and again, you're going to roll back and forth. This may be where you start to feel some trigger points, some tender points, some painful spots. You want to stop and roll on those just for like 5 or 10 seconds. Don't needle them. Don't spend 10 minutes here. Just roll nice and easy. And also, if you don't have 10 minutes to do this, that's fine. Do a minute. You know, do your glutes and this crossover one, and then come back to it. That's the nice part about foam rolling, is you're able to stop and start. You don't have to make that 10-minute commitment like you do with stretching. So you're going to switch sides, and then you're going to go on to your hamstrings. So if you're using a spike roller like I am, you're able to get into those hamstrings. You need something with some points on it in order to really get into the hamstrings. Now, if you're rolling the hamstrings like this and you're like, I don't really feel anything, you can cross one hamstring over the other and slowly roll, nice and easy. You want to go down to the back of the knee and then all the way up to the glute. Now, if you're rolling on this and you're like, I can't tolerate it, it's okay. Just drop to the ground or grab a flat roller. All right? And then you're going to move down to the calves. Again, here's the easy way, where your butt doesn't leave the floor. And you're just going back and forth. You don't feel anything, come up onto your hands, roll back and forth. This will be a shoulder and an ab workout. That's okay. It's not designed to be that way, but you will feel like, oh my gosh, my shoulders and my arms really hurt. So you can then cross one foot over the other if you're like, oh, I don't feel anything. Same with the calf. You want to go from the back of the knee all the way down to the ankle. When you're done with this foam rolling, there shouldn't be a spot on these legs that this roller hasn't touched. It's safe to roll over joints. You want to be careful if you have an open wound, like a gash. Obviously, you don't want this to, cause you to bleed anymore. Otherwise, it's totally safe, despite what the internet says. Now we're going to go and roll out our IT band. So you're on your side. Now this is where it can be very different. You may not be able to tolerate a spike roller. You may need that flat roller. The easiest way is going to be to come up on the roller, cross the top leg over, and then you're going to roll on your IT band. Most likely, if you've never rolled your IT band before, you're going to feel pain. You're going to feel a lot of tender spots. Okay? But if you're used to this, then you can stack your legs. And again, you want to walk out, okay? I'm not moving too far because I don't want to go out of the angle of the camera. But you can walk out. Again, your IT band goes from the top of your hip all the way down to your knee. So you're going to be all the way down on the outside of your knee when you're done with your IT band. This one will take you a while to get to be able to stack your legs. Then you're going to move the roller down, and you can either, again, stack your legs and roll that outside leg, or you can cross it and roll it like that. Either way is fine. Obviously, stacking the legs is the hardest way to do it. Crossing the leg over is a little bit easier. You're probably going to spend more time on your IT band, not so much time on the bottom, which is totally fine. Then you're going to move to your front. You do want to be careful if you are pregnant or possibly pregnant about coming up all really high onto your hip flexors. All right, but the hip flexors are up here, the bone that juts out in the front of your abdomen. You want to roll, lean to one side. This is where having a spike roller comes in handy. All right? Then you're going to roll your quads. So you're here, nice and easy, all the way down to the knees. Now, if you're doing this and you have a nice big room and you're not trying to stay on camera, you're going to move all over the place. I'm just trying to stay in the frame, so I'm not moving as much as I should. Then you're going to go on to your shins. Again, if this is too intense, drop one leg off, and then nice and easy, there you go. You're rolling that, okay? Now we're going to go on to the inside of the leg. So, you want to lay on your stomach. You're going to just have the roller stay like this. You can get the bottom of your leg first, where you're just rolling the inside. Nice and easy. Back and forth. And then you can start to roll the inside of your leg, where you're just doing this. Again, as high up as you can go. Nice and easy. Just like that. This should take you about 10 minutes. And then finally, we're going to end with our upper back, where you can go, if you're a desk worker, this is a great one to do. So you kind of want to start where you left off, rolling your low back, and you're going to walk up. You can put your hands behind your neck. If you have a ponytail on, just be careful. I mean, if you're wearing a ponytail, it will get caught under there. So you're just going to bring it up, and then down, just like that. Don't go up onto your neck. That is not safe, but you just want to roll from the rib cage up to the top of the shoulders. Make sure you do that for at least 10 minutes every day. It will get easier the more you do it. Start with 2 foam rollers. Start with one with spikes and one a smooth, flat one to make it a little bit easier.